Welcome back, folks. Here with us now, we've got the ladies from the Republican Club. We welcome Pat Micone and Betty O'Liker. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Welcome back to the show.
Yeah,
Thanks.
good to
I love
see you
how
again.
you're just so festive and it's so fun.
Yeah, it is.
Even outside of the political season, right?
Right.
It just
Everyone loves to see a
continues
flag.
On and on and on.
Yes,
Well, appreciate
yes.
your patriotism.
Thank you.
So we missed last month, so let's just dive in because you got a couple of great speakers
Yes.
We do.
coming up soon. So Betty, what can you tell us about Speaker Mary
Barkey.
Barkey? Tell us
She's
about
a
her.
very busy lady. She's very involved with the California Policy Center, which protects California families, workers, advocates, and entrepreneurs from fighting government overreach.
That's a very important
It's
Yes.
a big
thing to talk
mission,
about.
and their mission is to secure a more prosperous future for all Californians. And I think the big thing they were successful with was allowing the opportunity for teachers to opt out of the union with no repercussions. So that was one of their big
Yes.
successes.
They bought the Janus case. Well, initially the California policy worked on a case with our local teacher, Rebecca Friedrichs. And when Rebecca, they had prepared her to go to the Supreme Court to bring the case before the court to allow them to opt out. And Supreme Court Justice Scalia passed away. So that was on his docket. So her case went back. And then eventually they brought another gentleman out of the Midwest, Mr. Janus, and out of that came the Janus report. So it really was a really landmark case because all these years, teachers have not been able to, they've had to pay money every year, at least $1,000 a year, and it would often go to things that they didn't believe in and they didn't support. So now they can opt out, and I think about 30% of teachers are now opting out. There's still a lot. Some are still there. They still get pressured, and Rebecca Friedrich would say bullied to stay in the union. But they have the ability to opt out. So that's one of the big purposes of the California Policy Center.
That's fantastic. Now, does that apply nationally?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think that other states are now going to start opting out as well?
Yeah, they can throughout the United States. There's teachers unions throughout the United States and other unions, but it's mostly with the teachers union that Janus supported. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an exciting time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Will O'Neill is the new chairman for Orange County Republican Party.
Yeah.
Do you know what his goals are?
Well, Will, pardon me?
Do you know what his goals are?
I do. I just spoke to him last week. Will, he was mayor of Newport Beach. He's a young guy. He's only in his 40s, so he's really young. And we had Fred Whitaker for 10 years, and Fred now stepped down, and then we're excited to have Will, a young man with a lot of energy and ideas. And he was mayor of Newport Beach from 2020 to 24, and now he's our new chairman. He wants to really reinforce and strengthen local candidates, Bree. We've now won the election. The American people gave us a mandate now for the Republicans, conservatives to fix and restore our nation. So Will wants to focus locally because we know that a lot of it, like with our city councils, our school boards, that's where we have a lot of threats to Democrats trying to take over those seats. We lost 3 congressional seats in Orange County. We have 4. We got Young Kim, but we lost 3. So we can't let that happen in 2026. And I know the Democrats would too be working on that. So I'm glad we have Will. He's young. He's got a lot of energy, and we want to work together. We're supporting President Donald Trump and all he's doing, and we're going to be supporting Will too. He's coming. He's going to speak at our Spotlight Hour, and we're looking forward to having him tell us what his plans are.
Do you have any idea how he's going to look and find and secure candidates?
No, I don't. I think that's what he's going to talk about.
I hope so. And from what I see, part of Mary's role is working with these candidates to prepare them to go out and speak on policy and different things that they would be in charge of.
Yeah, because they need support, they need resources, lots of times they need coaching.
Yes, that's her role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of her roles.
One of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's on tap for the next 9 months for you two?
Well, for us this year, we want it to be, we have Washington doing a lot of work. They've got their agenda. We want to build up our members. We want to encourage and equip them. 2026 is going to be a big year because we got to keep young Kim, in her role on the federal level, support our president. We got a lot of things to overcome. I was telling Betty earlier, I'm concerned about the judicial tyranny going on right now. President Trump has the American people gave him a mandate, but now he's getting a lot of resistance from the other parties. So our challenge, Bree, is to help him get through those. So judicial tyranny is something we have to, and we're hoping that either the legislature, the Congress, and the Supreme Court will help come in and define really what needs to be done. Because President Trump was elected. And now he has a mandate from the American people, majority of the American people, and he has the right, as the chief executive, to get through the mandate that the American people gave him.
Sure, yeah. What do you think is the resistance?
Well, they want power. The Democrats were in power. They had their 4 years. Now we have our 4 years. They want power. And I think DOJ is a really good example because now, we're discovering all the waste, fraud, and abuse. You'd think that'd be a nonpartisan issue that, who wouldn't want to get rid of it? So I think our friends on the other side need to really think about what they're resisting. We're trying to bring our country back. We're trying to balance a budget. No family can sustain their lives without a balanced budget. So there's a lot to do.
$8 dozen eggs.
Yes.
That's a bargain these
One was
days.
$13 yesterday.
They were.
Was it really?
Yes, the ones I used to buy. Yeah. So
Wow.
anyway, it's a big job, and we're just trying to strengthen our club this year, and we're growing our membership. We've out of this election, people are joining. Yeah, they are, because we know. I feel we no longer need to be worried about talking about we've been censored, we've been censured, we've been kind of tamed down. So I think people now are proud to say that they're a Trump supporter, they're a conservative American, and we want to restore it to what our founding fathers gave us.
Wonderful. Well, let's give over the details again on your meeting. It's coming up April 4th, Clubhouse 5. You've got your social hour starting at 11, right?
Right.
And then lunch at 12.
Yes.
12:15.
Our keynote speaker, which will be Mary Barkey, she'll start about 11:40. We open with a prayer and our invocation and Americanism, and then we get into the meeting, and then we have lunch, and then Will O'Neill will be our spotlight speaker after lunch.
And we have our new members luncheon coming up this week too.
Yes. Our
New members.
Oh yes,
New
yes,
members,
you're right. We have a new members welcome event once or twice a year, so we're going to have that this Thursday. So new members, you're welcome to come to Clubhouse 7 from 2 to 5 this coming Thursday, March 27th. We've sent invitations out to them, so they know.
Okay, well, a quick reminder never hurt.
No.
Right.
And April 4th, we ask people to please, anyone's welcome to join us, so just please send in your check by Friday or call Patty Zingaro at 303-886-9600 if they want to come.
All right, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Bree.
Thank you, Bray.
Thanks. And we'll be right back after these messages with Monday night's movie preview. Stay with us.